All right, here we are. I know it's been a while since I haven't posted a video or anything, or really made a video. I just really don't have anything to post new on the Blazer. I've been doing little things here and there. So I'll probably end up doing a final walkthrough and everything that I did of the Blazer after this video. So that's to come. But in this video, we're actually on our way to go pick up a roll bar, just a single one in the back, from this guy who's porting out a Blazer. So this guy's porting out a Blazer. I messaged him. I was like, hey, will you do 40 bucks for the roll bar? You know, I super lowballed him. I wasn't expecting him to actually like even answer me, because I don't know if you've been checking out these prices for the roll bars, but they're really expensive. They obviously don't make them anymore for square bodies, at least not my year, 76. And my year's tricky because I honestly don't know if a 73 through 75 roll bar would fit, and 78 is when they kind of like readjusted the floor pans and whatnot a little bit, so I don't know. So in my mind, at least, I'm only thinking 76 and 77 are the years that would actually fit my 76 Blazer, right? So this guy's porting out a 77 Blazer, and I'm on my way to go pick up the roll bar. He actually said, hey, I'll take 50 bucks and a pack of Coors Light. So I said, deal. And I'm on my way to go pick it up. I got pretty much every tool I got. And we're going to go rip it out of the back of his Blazer. And we're going to bring it back to my house. I'm going to paint it up and put it in the Blazer. So this is going to be that video. So hang around and we'll see how it looks after. The guy actually just texted me. He actually took the bar off for me. So that's going to save me a lot of time. So that's wicked cool. Super lucky about this. I can't believe this is actually happening, because I don't even know if I'm going to like the bar, but found somebody else who had one as well, but he wanted like $400 for it. And, I mean, that's probably a decent price for these. I just didn't want to spend that much. So it was always going to be there, so I said I'll wait. I'm glad I waited, because obviously this is working out. He texted me saying he got the bar off, so that's really cool of him. Especially because this is really far for me. This is about it's actually almost 3 hours for me. 3 hours one way. So that's 3 hours back. So that's 6 hours total of driving. So, I mean, it could have ended up being a long day. So I'm super grateful that he took it off for me. All right, we just picked it up. I didn't end up getting any extra parts. And the brackets that were holding the bar in place underneath, they were welded in place. So I'm just going to buy some, pretty thick steel, whatever. I'll cut it up, and we'll make our own bracket for the underneath part where it attaches the bar inside. So didn't end up getting anything else. The guy was tired of people just flaking on him. I guess they never came and actually picked it up every time he was trying to sell it. And I got lucky enough and was able to pick it up. So we're on our way home now, and now we can actually see what it looks like when we get home. We're going to test fit it, make sure it fits first, and then I'll go through the process of, making our own brackets, sanding it down, painting, and stuff like that. All right, I got the bar out of my truck. I was too excited. I have it flipped around the other way. It's actually supposed to flip the other way. But this is what it looks like. All right, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put some towels down real quick, and I'm gonna see how it looks. I'm gonna put it in there. I mean, it's perfect condition, nothing wrong with it. I just gotta make my own brackets, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. Not bad for 50 bucks and a 6-pack of Coors Light. I mean, what's that, another 10 bucks or something? So 60 bucks basically. So not bad. I'm gonna pop it in there real quick and see how it looks. All right, here we are. Next day, I was actually able to slide it in. I just kind of laid the bar down and dragged it in and then tilted it up in order to get it in with the top. Yeah, I actually like it. It goes high, it tucks up pretty high. I would say it sits back further that way than I was expecting, but makes sense, I guess, for the tailgate to actually shut over here. As you can see from my marks, the tailgate. I mean, obviously I can do some more fine adjustment. I just wanted to see how it looks, if I actually like it or not, which I do. I think it opens up a lot of opportunities for some other stuff. Can make some things over here for storage, or you can even hang like boat speakers or something else like that, you know. Kind of, I'm trying to give it a more of a vintage feel as well, so I think like maybe like even KC lights or something like that, you know, when I have the top off, make it look pretty cool. Only thing really, I had to take my spare tire out. I made that little bracket right there for it, and yeah, so now I know I like it. Now we can take it out and we can prep it, sand it, prep, whatever. We're gonna paint it. I think I'm gonna paint it orange to match the Blazer. I think that's gonna look pretty cool. I was either between black, white, or orange, and I think orange is actually in my head turning out pretty nice. So I think it'll look cool with the top off. I can give you a look from the driver's seat as well, see what it looks like. There we go. So yeah, pretty excited. Let's give you this view too. All right, got the bar back out. I just want to check to see the difference really between having the bar in there and having the bar out on like room wise. All right, so it's actually been a month since I recorded the last little clip part of this video. So we're gonna get back to working on the roll bar here. I got to basically take everything out of here and you know, take these panels off and the carpet and all this stuff. As you can see, I got the roll bar stored over here for now. So yeah, I'm not gonna paint the roll bar yet. I actually want to mock everything up and decide where the holes are going and stuff like that. But I gotta get those panels off, like I said. I ended up getting these things right here. If you're a square body guy, you know. It's basically, hopefully, make it easier on shutting the door here. You know, figured I'll do it while I get the panels off, so I can get to this area back here with that right here. So yeah, I'm gonna get to taking everything out. I'm not gonna record that. It's kind of boring. So let's get all this out and we can get to working on this. All right, as you can see, we're making progress. We got this out. Got the seat belts all done. Got my speakers unhooked. So all the videos that I've been watching about this is that there's usually a bracket on the other side in here. But I guess since it's a Blazer, might be slightly different because there's no bracket on the other side. So it's probably in this post somewhere, but you don't have access to it from the back here. It's probably in here somewhere, but this is closed off back here, so you can't really get to it. So hopefully it's more of a cage nut situation, and I'll be able to get this off. If not, then I'm not going to touch it. You know, it's not too bad to the point where it absolutely needs to get done. So yeah, gonna mess around with that for a second. All right, so we're just gonna stick with this. It's not budging at all. Mess around with it for a few minutes. Ended up twisting my bit here. So I'm just gonna leave it. You know, I got those little bolt things on sale for like $8 for both of them. So not too bad, not worried about it. So that was nice and easy, quick. Moving on to the next thing. All right, as you can see, we have the Blazer turned around. We got the inside ready for the bar to come up in here, and we can temporarily mount it so we can align our holes. As you can see, I also sanded the bar down and everything. It's nice and smooth. Clean these up down here. Also washed it, cleaned it, everything like that, just so it doesn't get dirty up in there while I put it up in there. So let's get to mounting it. We're gonna line our holes and we're gonna see where exactly to drill our holes in, and we can put our bracket underneath. All right, as you saw, I just got it in temporarily. I couldn't remember how I got it in last time, but figured it out. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a couple measurements, make sure everything's good, and make sure everything is nice and flat, make sure it's all even around here before I mark my holes. All right, so I'm working on drilling my holes. As you can see, I got this one fully drilled out, and I got this one just started with a little pilot hole. So what I'm using is, you know, this just to do my pilot one, and then I got step bit to do my actual hole, which makes it nice and clean, I think. Obviously, once I'm done with the holes, I'm going to come back and just give this a quick spray of some black paint. All right, we got the bar back in after I drill my holes, just for this first mount on each side. I got my holes, and I just wanted to remark my holes to be drilled out on this back bracket, just to make sure, just to double check, make sure everything's still lined up. So we're gonna get the bar back out and we're gonna drill those holes. All right, I got all my holes drilled out and I got them all taped off so I can paint them and just cover up that bare metal. Okay, we got our holes all painted, tape removed. I even put a little rust reformer on the lower brackets down here, just because it did have a little bit of rust, a little bit of pitting, nothing major or anything like that. Just boom, throw some quick rust reformer over it, and then we can prime it and paint it. I already got my brackets ready to go. I just need to drill out the holes. I held the bracket underneath while my wife marked the holes from the top. So we got to drill that out, and I also got to paint those. But tomorrow I'm actually going to paint the bar because it's going to be like in the 70s, which is better than today, which is like in the 60s, mid 60s right now. So painting the bar tomorrow. So we're going to work on the brackets, drill that out, and get those painted. All right, I got my setup ready for painting. I got my primer ready to go. I just lay everything out. So when I'm done with the primer, all I have to do is switch this over to my gun over here for my orange paint. I'm using Eastwood single stage urethane like I did for the Blazer. Same color, same everything. So yeah, we're gonna get to mixing, and I got the bar set up out back. Just need to mix, wipe it down one more time, and then we can spray it. All right, we just finished spraying the primer, set up for my color now. I am going to wait about 30-45 minutes, sand it down, you know, a nice light sanding, just to get the rough edges and whatever else out on it. So I got my setup ready to go. So let's go check it out with the primer on. I know I'm painting in the sun. I don't really have many options right now. So I figured in the sun for the primer is better than waiting till the shade when it's a lot cooler here, at least where my backyard is. Right now it is 72 degrees outside. And so it is what it is. By the time I finish sanding and everything like that, the bar should be in the shade by then, and we can get to spraying the color on there. All right, it's been about an hour now. I'm going to sand this. We got 320. I'm just doing 320, and hopefully by then, after I clean it up, the shade will be covering the other half of the bar. All right, I have my mask on, so if it sounds messed up, that's why. But as you can see, pretty much all sanded down. Just gonna wipe it down one more time with some prep cleaner, and we can get to painting. The bar is fully in the shade now. We should be good to go. All right, we're all done painting. I was having some trouble in the beginning with my gun. I don't know if the time lapse picked it up or not, but basically my vent was clogged, so it wasn't coming out correctly. Took me a minute to figure that out. But after that, did pretty good. I had one run because I fixed the gun and I wasn't expecting it to come out that fast. But luckily I caught it, so I dabbed it and then I just sprayed it over here. You can't even tell, so I'm pretty happy about that. Everywhere else looks pretty good, pretty even. I don't see any spots as of now. We'll see once we bring it inside where we can see a little better. In the daylight, it's actually kind of hard to see. So we're gonna let this dry for a few hours and I'm gonna move it into the garage and let it dry overnight. All right, we're working on drilling out our brackets. I got those done already. Now we got our drill press going and we're just gonna drill this out. All right, it's been about 4 days since I finished painting. It's been in here just drying and doing its thing. So now I can touch it, move it around, and we can put it in there and get it finally mounted. I got my brackets fully drilled out. I just need to paint these, and I bought all my hardware for installing it. So let's get to it. All right, we got the back all ready to go. I cut out my holes. And I got those brackets outside drying, painting them up. So let's get this thing in. All right, we got the bar in there, just loosely right now. I'm gonna move the carpet around and make sure I have it pulled all the way this way, and I'm gonna put that piece on. That goes right here, and then I'm going to actually line up the bar where I want on the inside. Just so I know the holes are matched up and I got the carpet pulled all the way this far, because I am having issues just slightly gripping this when I put on that bracket. So I want the carpet pulled all the way this way before I bolt it down. All right, we have the bar fully installed now. I got my brackets and all my hardware nice and tight. Let's check out my bracket, see if you can see it in here. There we go. Pretty good. This is for the spare tire mount. Got my bracket and all my hardware and stuff. Probably can't see that too well, but here we go. It's all installed. Let's check it out from the inside. I love how the bar tucks up nice and tight and high in these. All right, awesome. So I actually bought speakers that are gonna attach to the bar over here, kind of like boat speakers that you see a lot. So I'm not really gonna do a video more on that. This video is more of about the bar. and I'm not like a big speaker guy or sub amp type of thing. So I'm just gonna hook up speakers. So I'm not gonna put in the side panels yet, because obviously I gotta run some wires and stuff up to the speaker, and then we'll check it out after everything's put back together, and hopefully get the Blazer outside, and we can check out the roll bar. I'm not gonna be taking the top off just because obviously that's a big job. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've seen pictures with the Blazer off, and we got the bar now, so obviously it'll look a little bit different, but it is what it is. I know there are brackets that are made for this, and they connect to the frame for more stability. I'm well aware of that. It is what it is. This roll bar is more for looks. So maybe one day we'll eventually get to hooking it up to the actual frame for a little more durability and structure, frame, whatever. But so yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna finish hooking everything up, and we can get the Blazer outside and we can check it all out. All right, we got the Blazer out. Let's finish this video up. Let's check out the roll bar. I didn't end up installing those speakers I was talking about. I just put everything back together. So let's check out the roll bar. View from the side over here, looking through the back glass of the window. View from the inside. Back over here. All right, so I think the roll bar actually came out pretty nice. I think it looks pretty decent in there. However, I am going to take the roll bar out. I think it kind of takes away from, you know, the vintage style that I'm kind of going for. You know, I like all original stuff. Yes, I get it. The roll bar is original. Like, some came with them, whatever. I think it takes away from more of a classic look. It kind of adds a different element, which I like more of the classic stuff. You know, I like the original looking stuff. So I am going to take it out. I already have plugs coming, so I can install it from where I drilled through the bed, basically, to put the bolts in and everything. Is what it is. I'm definitely going to keep the roll bars painted. Maybe when I take the top off, I'll put the roll bar on, and we'll see how it looks. I kind of wish I could take the top off for the video and show you how it looks with just the top off and the roll bar in. However, that's not really, you know, feasible or whatever. Seeing how it's very heavy, not something you can do nice and quick by yourself. And plus, winter has already started. It took me a while just to get this video out because of the weather. I couldn't get the Blazer out. You know, in the Pacific Northwest, it's already cold and rainy every single day, so I got about a 30-minute window right now with some sun to get the actual Blazer out and take a video. Anyways, that's the roll bar. That's how it came out. Pretty nice. I do like it. However, I like it better without it. So I'm just going to put everything back the way it was. So, is what it is. I'm glad I did it because I would still be thinking, you know, oh, I need to get the roll bar. Let's check it out. I want to see how it looks without it or with it. And yeah, is what it is. Yeah, so thanks for watching. And I'll probably have one more video on the Blazer overall everything that I did to it, and that'll probably end up doing it for the Blazer on videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.